it's mandatory to create these phrases in your head. You need to be able to sing it. When you're not able to sing it, then you can't play it, and that's valid for almost all the other stuff as well. So I wrote down a little phrase, and just let's try to get an overview of what it means to create such kind of phrase. So that first bar would sound like this: ding, digga, ding, ging. This is one bar. It's very fast in a uptempo tempo, right? So ding, digga, ding, ging, ding, digga, ding, ging. Okay, I play it. So it's super fast, right? This is one bar. This is crazy. This is less than, I don't know, than a second, right? So just to say a little bit more about the notation. So this is a very basic, simple notation. Just now for the lesson, right? You all know. Oh, give me a second, because this is important and in terms of notation. Have you seen this before? Yeah? Maybe a couple of big band players? Okay. So this is super mandatory. If you haven't seen it, just try to learn it by heart. So that means normally this is now a jazz symbol pattern, or let's say an uptempo pattern, but we're talking about fast playing or whatever. But this topic, this is triplet based, but in a higher tempo it gets more and more even, okay? So in big band settings you sometimes find, or also in other settings, you find sometimes this notation, a notation in eighth note, even eighth note, and sometimes you see this above the notation, and that means it should be played in a shuffle feel, okay? And that's sometimes not easy if you're not familiar with that, but that's super important to know. Check that out whenever you read sheets. Okay, back to the phrases. We had this phrase, ding, digga, ding, ding, right? Okay, learn that by heart. The next phrase is digga, ding, ding, digga. Okay, we just vary now. Next phrase, we only have 4 phrases, is ding, digga, ding, digging. And the last phrase is ding, ding, digga, ding. Now, the test. We need to learn it by heart very quickly, okay? We divide this group into 4 parts. Let's say, first row, first phrase. I will do the phrase again. This is your phrase, okay? Ding, ding, ding. We need to increase the tempo. Ding, ding, ding. And just with voice, okay? No playing, just with voice. It's kind of tricky to use that, but just try it and try to do it on your own. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Right. Okay. Learn that by heart and you can keep that. Okay. Just you need that a minute later. Okay, second group, this is your phrase. Diggy, ding, ding, digging. Okay? Maybe second and third line, okay? Your one group, okay? Cool. Diggy, ding, ding, digging. 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 Faster. Okay, this is all you need to know, okay? But you need to say it in a very confident way, okay? Super confident. No, absolutely no hesitation, okay? That's the most important part, okay? All right, third group. Okay, that's an easy one. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, the standard pattern. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Louder. Ding, 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 ding. More confident. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, and be very clear. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, last row. That's great for you. Ding, ding, diggity. Ding, ding, diggity. Louder. Ding, ding, diggity. Perfect, perfect. Ding, ding, diggity. Okay, cool. Okay. Do you know the phrases by heart? Great. Okay. Now let's create a long phrase by putting everything together. Okay, that's exactly what I play today. And just to get a feeling for how long it is and maybe how it feels in a haptic way, but also in a musical, right? Okay, I will count it. And we leave one bar off. In the first round later on, we put everything together without a break, okay? So, break, break, and so on, and next time, different space. Okay. All right, first line, are you ready? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ding, ding. Second. Okay. Nice. Again. 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nice. Okay, great. Okay, awesome. Perfect. That works. Okay. Now let's put it together in one long phrase without a break, but we slow down the tempo just to get them over. So I count in quarter notes. Normally, it's always a little more complex than I think. So in up-tempo tunes, you always count in half notes. Okay, that's why I was thinking a little bit about. So normally, when you play a tune, which is in that up-tempo, you count in. I mean, it depends. Is swing tune or a more a straight tune in a way, but 1, 2, 3, 4, ding, 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 ding. So in half notes, right? And this is now a bit too tricky. So we slow down the tempo a little bit, and I clap in quarter notes. Okay. And then the tempo is ding, 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 ding. But now without a break. Okay, let's try. Well, yeah.
Would you count in on the tune before or was it like that depends on the swing?
Yeah, thanks so much for the question. I appreciate it.
What was the question? Like, if you count in on if you count in half, and if you count in on the 1 and the 2, or the 1 and the 3, or the 2 and the 4. Okay.
If it's more kind of a downbeat feel, I would always count it in 1 and 3, in half notes and 1 and 3. I see. If it's more swingy tunes, so up-tempo tunes, in a medium up-tempo would count in maybe in 2 and 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, ding, 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 ding. But as soon as in that super fast up-tempo range, everything is counted in 1 frame. Half notes. Yeah. It's just more stable. That's it.
But isn't that also because normally in very up-tempo swing areas, the bassist always is playing just 2 bass? It's not really a walking bass.
Yeah, could be part of that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Why not? Yeah. It's also thanks for mentioning that. Okay. Let's try it again without a break in between. Okay. Medium up tempo. I will count in 2 bars. Okay. 2 bars, and then the first and last. 1 and 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Ding 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 ding. Yeah. Ding. What I do. Okay. Wait a second. Okay. Yeah. We have just half a bar, right? Okay. So yeah. Let's try to leave the breaks just to continue. Every line has half a bar. Yeah, kind of that.
Half or 3.
Okay, again. Let's do it a bit slower and repeat it. Okay, twice. Then we have a full bar. Okay. So we have I counted 1 bar, and that's 1 bar of use. So you have to repeat it twice, and then the next one. Okay, this is more understandable, right? Okay, sorry for the confusion. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ding 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 ding. And again. Ding 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 ding. Yeah. Okay. Great. Awesome, guys. Fantastic. That's exactly what I want to do. Okay. Now let's have a bit more fun. Let's increase the tempo. Okay. But I love that kind of self-confidence is just brilliant. Okay, please go on with that. Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, 2 bars. Same thing. 1, 2, 1. Ding 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 Yeah, okay, awesome, guys. Awesome, fantastic. Okay, last round. Super fast back. Super fast back. So whenever it comes to higher tempos, just try, no matter if you're just good with the voice or if you sit with the kid, just try to keep it in the pocket. Just stay very loose and relaxed, and don't lose the energy. That's the most important thing, okay? We're now talking about, we're playing longer phrases, right? Now it's about keeping the overview, okay? Just to stay very relaxed and calm. Okay. I mean, it's helpful to feel the half notes, right? Maybe we can all do this. So it's now the tempo. That's kind of fast, right? So if we're talking about the warmups now, no, these are the whole. Okay, these are the half notes. Yeah. It can be very confusing. Yeah. Okay. So the phrases are now super fast, right? Faster. Okay, we only use the voice. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Yeah, count in. Keep that. Keep those phrases. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Okay. Okay. Great, guys. Great job. Yeah. Okay. What can I say? example, that kind of tune I played, because it's almost 6 minutes long. You know, it's not only playing an 8-bar phrase and then you're done, right? It's about 6 minutes. I love 8-bar or 16-bar phrases. And the longer you create the phrase, maybe the more tricky it is, but also the more transparent the music and the more fluent the music gets. So yeah, we'll give you another little example out here. Simeon, anything to add? So we just talked about the right hand pattern, right? How to create this phrase in a musical way. Another question would be, okay, but what are you doing with your left hand or with the foot, right? Because that maybe or might look a bit random, and that is totally random, to be honest. In a way, I will show you what's going on there. So I will play very slowly. Normally, I just improvise a little bit. Would be, for example, this kind of phrase here. I will give a little pulse. And you know, this component here, my hi-hat and my right hand, this is the leading component. So both components are very, the hi-hat and the right cymbal is super important. I will add some ghost notes on the snare, but I don't do it all the time. I just do it here and there in very tasteful moments. For example, this here. Okay, as you might have heard, it's more, I fill out the empty spaces, and sometimes it's more, yeah, it's a ghost note here and there, but it's also sometimes you can hear rudiment patterns, paradiddle or yeah, double paradiddle, whatever. And sometimes I play simultaneously. I give a little backbeat, and sometimes I also add little, yeah, I would call it embellishments, like little press rolls, for example, this. Drum, I use it mainly as a, you know, the notation comping from the jazz genre, right? It's just, I throw in a couple of musical elements here and there. It should be more a question and answer method between your left hand and the foot, right? I will play it again, just to get an overview. Start very slow. Question and answer thing at the end, and it's about creating tuba phrases. I started with tuba phrases 4-bar phrases, then 8-bar phrases, and then later on 16-bar phrases. And the longer phrases, yeah, as I said, the more transparent, the more floaty and fluent the music gets, and the nicer maybe the shape of the music is, right? And that's kind of tricky because, I mean, there's thousands of options all the time. And it's about finding the clarity, having the confidence, having the power, and yeah, being brave also, right? So yeah, Uptempo topic. Any questions refer to that topic? I mean, it was kind of comprehensive. Oh yeah, in the yellow Brazilian shirt.
Do you write down your phrases, or do you just improvise, or how do you used to do it?
Oh, nice question. Thank you. I listened to a bunch of music in that genre, and I just repeated and I tried to copy and to imitate the guys on the records. And I have a couple of phrases I'm using all the time, and that's why I wrote them down. But many years ago.